Welcome to Growth Bites, brought to you by Hastings Growth Team. This series is problem solving as a form of leadership. As we said in our other little growth bite, in the introduction, problem solving is a key component of leadership. And so what we're going to do on this episode is talk about one of the three components. Remember, there's desire, there's tools and the skills to use them, and there's structure. And think about it as they form a three-legged stool, in that they all have to be appropriate, they have to be the same size, they need to balance properly, or that three-legged stool isn't going to work. It's going to be off kilter. So what you think about is as if a project or perhaps a team situation or even an individual, if it's not performing or working the way you think it should be, it's typically one of those three components. Now, the one we're going to talk about today is desire. That's the trickiest one. It's the hardest one to quantify. It's sometimes easy to notice if you have a project team and there's one or two individuals that, they slump in their chair, they just don't contribute, they have nothing to say. Well, there's just no desire there, so you're not going to get the input that you need or the output that you need from them. Same way with individual performance. If somebody just flat out doesn't want to work there, they're not going to perform at a high capacity. But there could be some underlying reasons why there isn't desire. So as a leader, that's part of your role. First off, figure out what the issue is, start examining it, and then start digging into the certain components. If you think there may be a lack of desire, well, find out why that is. Now, it can be attributed to one of the other components, and we'll talk about each of those in a separate episode here. So today what we're going to concentrate on is determining how you can figure out desire. So it's having that conversation with somebody about, are they present with this? Ask them why they maybe don't have a desire. Now that can be a little trickier, and so you don't want to come out and just go, hey Joe, it looks like you don't have any desire to be here. What's up with that? That may elicit an answer, but it could be more of, Joe, can you tell me why you're not feeling like you're part of this group, and what can we do as a team to bring you in and have a little greater participation? Is there something that we're not meeting your needs so that you feel like you're part of the group? That may or may not work, but it's a good start. So try to figure out the desire part of it. Why somebody doesn't want to be there. As I said, it could be the tools and the skills component of it. If somebody doesn't know how to do something and you ask them to perhaps create a PowerPoint for the presentation, they may not know how to do PowerPoint, and they may not feel like they can talk to anybody about that. So what they do is they just don't do it. They have no desire because they don't know how to do it. It could be structure. It could be that maybe they don't know what it is that they're supposed to be doing because nobody ever truly explained to them the what or the why. Some people really, really capture the why. It's like if you're dealing with a child and you say, pick up your toys. Why? Well, you get that same thing from people on teams. Gee, we need your input on this, we need you to finish this up. Well, why do you need that from me? So, or why are we even doing this project? So always explain the why. That'll come out a little bit later in another episode. But the key component here is desire. And that'll be kind of folded into tools and the skills to use them and the upcoming structure. But the main thing is, keep staying tuned to Growth Bites. Go on to hastingsgrowthteam.com and subscribe, and keep listening. Really appreciate it, and want to keep you around, and hope to talk to you again soon. Bye now.